We're here today with expert Stephanie Barger, who knows dogs better than any of us. And it's always such a delight to hear the suggestions that she has so we can enjoy our dogs even more than we already do. And today we're going to talk about a really fun thing, gifts for dogs. Yes, Stephanie?
Yes, absolutely.
I just want to know before we begin, what's the most unique or surprising gift you've seen a dog absolutely love, and why do you think it was such a hit?
Well, they can find entertainment in many different ways. And the toys that are the hits for your dogs are the ones that allow them to do something that they enjoy doing. So for dogs that like shredding, something as simple as a cardboard box or a toilet paper roll or a paper towel roll after you've finished them, don't give them the whole roll, just the cardboard part, it can be a blast for your dog if they love shredding. You really want to be looking for toys that your dog is going to enjoy doing something with.
To really keep them stimulated.
Yeah, exactly. If they don't like to play tug, don't waste your money on tug toys, right? They don't like to play with them.
And for those of you who are interested, we're also going to be doing an interview on mental stimulation for dogs. So watch for that. It'll be coming up soon. Now, going back to the box and the toilet paper roll, how does that then keep a dog from the minute you get an Amazon delivery going and attacking that box and chewing it?
Well, if especially if the Amazon delivery has stuff in it for them or the Chewy delivery. So you want to kind of put things in kind of a routine where when I hand it to you, you're allowed to do something with it. If I give you a cue and tell you, yes, you can open up this box, guy, but I have people who do, it's the Chewy delivery, it's for you. You get to open it because they like to mess with the boxes. So you want to make sure that there's structure around it. All toys can be training opportunities. So you just want to make sure that you're taking that into consideration when giving it to them.
Absolutely. If you were to create an ultimate dog gift basket, what are some must-have items that no pup or full-grown dog should be without?
First of all, I think that some kind of puzzle toy is important. There are a ton out there, but something that is going to get your dog to think. And it doesn't have to be crazy hard. One thing that I would put in there for sure is a snuffle mat. This is a snuffle mat, or an example of a type of snuffle mat. And you basically what it is it's a pad, and then it's got all of these little bits of material that stick up, and you basically put food and treats in here and let them figure out how to get them. So they're using their nose and pulling the treats out from there. This is a very simplified snuffle mat. There are tons of them out there that have more complicated stuff, but even just feeding them their dinner on this would be great.
That's really cool. It looks like a shag carpet on steroids.
Yes, it does.
It's just so flexible, and you can do
Mhm.
a lot with it.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes, you can. You can. And you just throw it into the washer when it gets a little bit gross. So
Cool, cool.
yeah, it's really easy. This only works if you're doing kibble or dehydrated. You don't want it to necessarily be soaking into that material, but it works well for snacks and kibble and dehydrated food that you haven't reconstituted with water. Puzzle toys. I have a couple of simple ones here. This one I really love. It's called a Kong Wobbler. Okay. You see the little hole here? This actually screws off, and it's got it holds about a cup of food or treats in the bottom. And then you go ahead and screw it back on, and the dog it's heavy here, so it wobbles. The dog bats it back and forth, and when they tip it enough, stuff falls out the hole. So they're just kind of working a little bit more to get their food. Basically, they just need to bat it back and forth, and it's really easy.
Does that come in different sizes?
It does. It does. So obviously mine are for big dog sizes because I have a 70+ pound dog. Okay. All of these things you can get little versions of for your littles or your medium sized dog. Just make sure that you're not getting something so little that it's dangerous for your dog. And then this one is from Ruffwear. It's called Gnawt-a-rock, and it's spelled Knawt, as in not a rock. And basically it has this little opening. You can put your stuff in there. And then again, they bat it around and there's a couple of small holes. You can see how this one might be a little bit more difficult than the Kong wobbler because they have to bat it certain ways in order to find the holes, and the holes are different sizes. So you can definitely use something like that. And then the third thing that you would put in there, something that's specific to the dog. So if your dog loves to play tug, then I would go with a tug toy of some kind. If your dog likes to dig, then maybe you get a baby pool and fill it with dirt so they're not digging up your yard. Maybe if they like to chase things, maybe you get a flirt pole so that you can actually have something stuffed and fun for them to chase on the end of a pole. Those are kind of my recommendations.
How about dog gifts that can double as training opportunities in working with
All
your
of them.
dog?
In my opinion, all of them. Now, that does not necessarily mean that you're going to really be doing serious training. But remember, I was saying, put some structure around it. That's training. If I'm getting the snuffle mat ready or the Kong wobbler ready, I don't want my dog jumping up on me. I don't want them trying to rip it out of my hands. I want them to be able to wait, okay, until I have it prepared and it's down on the ground and I release them to get it. That's training. That trains self-control. Okay. It trains patience. So just putting a little bit of structure around your toys. Tug. My boy loves to tug. The rules are that he does not, first, my hands are off limits. So where my hands are on the tug toy, that is not something that he's allowed to put his teeth on. Ask him to take it and then we tug. Okay. And sometimes he wins. And then sometimes I ask him to drop it. And he needs to drop it. And then we do another round. Just make sure that you're buying a gift that your dog will like and not because you think it's funny or cool or cute or might be useful. You know your dog. You know what they like to do. Find toys that are going to actually allow them to do those things.
That's great. And done right, it's not only a gift for the dog, but it's also a gift for me. Because
That's right.
it's so much fun to watch a dog having a good time with something.
Another training opportunity, just to leave you with, you can teach your dog to put their toys away instead of having to do it for them. So there you go.
We need to do a video on that. Thank you, Stephanie. We'll see you again soon.
Okay, take care, Lee.
Bye-bye.